Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. Well, I kind of mentioned it last week, but spent a couple of days at my son's out in Pennsylvania. So it's about 3:45. It is December 14th, Sunday, 3 degrees Celsius. That says 38. That says my batteries aren't completely charged, that they're still charging. This one says 37.5. Wow, they actually agree. So welcome to Sunday. Welcome to December 14th. So here we are. I just got back from Pennsylvania there. And there's this flea market I like to go to. It's on the Thomasville line. It's in Thomasville, Pennsylvania. It's a huge flea market. They got all these permanent buildings and people who sell stuff out of their car, and yeah, it's quite the enterprise. Let's go with enterprise. So, and I did good there. Mostly what I excuse me, what I picked up were things. Well, I picked up a few things that I really need. Like, let me show you. Well, this I don't need, but this bin, the blue bin, and the gray bin, and the solar panel with the lights. There are 3 of these lights. 2, 3. So, that was the $2. So, all that and that piece of plastic there were $2. Then, these guys, they're for turning on electric heat. There's a project that I'm after doing that I wanted them for. So the 2 of them I got for $5. Oops. So these 2 were 5. That takes me to 7. The 4 caps here, tire caps, these were $1 for all 4. These were $1 each, little springy clamps. This I think was 25 cents. It's a cap you put over a water spout. Screws, deck screws, 160. I don't know what that weighs. It comes with the bit. They were $5. These are Stanley wrenches. I'm not sure where they're made. I don't see where it says that they're made. Right. Anyway, it starts at 11, goes up to 15. So it's missing 10. It has 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So 12, 13, and 14 are all handy. She wanted 5. I gave her 4 for these. Oops. These are SK 6 points. I don't know, could you see the SK there? Yeah, you can see the SK. So it's 8, 9, 10 is missing. I think 11, 12, and 13. It goes up to 13. So I got to check to see. Hopefully I have a 10 floating around. That'll finish this set. I gave him $5 for these. Yeah, they're 6-point deep SKs. These battery cables, I don't know. I think I ended up giving them like $1.50 each for them. So various kinds. That one's a clamp-on battery style, but just you can kind of see the length. That's the one that the screw on, minus the screw on. Typical terminal. I gave them like $1.50 each for those. And I have an impact set, Harbor Freight, but somehow or another, I don't know if I bought it missing the 10, or I lost the 10, but this is a 10, half-inch drive 10. It was $2, so that was such a steal, because, you know, I didn't want to have to buy the whole set for that. And this here, another Stanley. I don't know where these were made. Let's see if I can get an easy one out. Boy, they are hard to get out of here. See if I can't turn it around, see if it says where they're made. It doesn't say, I'm not seeing where it says like the sockets are made. Just says Stanley on it, doesn't say where they're made. Put this in my pocket so I don't lose it for a second time. So this was 11. He wanted 12. I beat him down $1. So all it's missing is there's a handle that goes in here, so it's missing that, and there's an extension here and a couple of these small ones, and it's missing quarter inch drive, but it has the extensions and the ratchet and everything else in here, and these are all 6-pointers. I prefer 6-pointers. 12-pointers, especially with the metal they make. Most of the stuff I work on, even the Honda stuff, the metal's kind of soft. So if you use the 12-pointers on them, it seems that you round the bolts out, you improve your chances of making things work if you use 6-point sockets. So I dragged this over here, and it appears as if one out of the 4 tires are holding air. Big deal, small deal, mostly annoying, because I need this thing to be a roller. I need to be able to move it around, right? Not being able to move it around makes it a pest. So, but I do plan on starting to tear it apart. Hopefully tomorrow. You can see a little grass in here. So there you go. We'll be playing with this tomorrow. I guess whoever was using it, picked these rocks up off the green, I guess. But yeah, I'd like to do something with this. Starting, you guys can anticipate the way it's going to go. You kind of tear it apart, and as you're tearing it apart, you try to figure out what you're going to keep and what you're going to get rid of. You don't want to tear it apart in such a way that, like, by the time you're done, you got a pile of 2-inch square pieces sitting there that is about this tall, because you got to start welding it all back together again from nothing. But you don't want to leave stuff in there that's going to get away and that you're going to end up having to work around later. So you want to be realistic about it when you take it apart. But frequently when you're doing one of these projects, it's wise to look at it a lot and cut on it a little. That way you once again try to keep some of it alive. I'm just kind of trying to see. I don't think this thing rolls, which has me concerned about the rear end, what I'm going to end up doing with that. So we're going to have to see. I don't know if it's not rolling because the tires are flat. No, she seems to be like locked. Yeah, I think it's locked. The brake doesn't appear to be stuck. So maybe it just got water in the drums. I'll have to see. Anyway, folks, I really want to thank you for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your heads up, and remember to enjoy all your days. Gotta have fun, folks. Remember to have fun. Bye now.